And yeah, I just want to welcome Eric from the KONGCITY team to the Future Lounge. Eric, if you'd like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the project.
Okay, thank you guys for having me in here today. For me, what's there to know about Eric? Eric has been in the crypto space for 2 years now. And last year, I started to do some coding alongside with some of the devs. I did work in multiple projects actually. I'm just going to tell you guys about two. I worked in Floki Games with Octavian and also Octaverse game. The team and I, we met when we did work on another project that went actually pretty well. We noticed that we had a good chemistry and stuff. So this year we decided to come with KONGCITY. So basically that's it to know about me. And people can even check, if some of you guys go check, you guys will see. Like I worked with this dev, I was working in the background, and even like let's say the deployer wallet, and even if you check like the marketing wallet and stuff, you guys will see that I made some payment to the Octaverse deployer and stuff, because I'm working alongside with the dev. Okay, he's not 100% on this token, but he's coming from time to time just to help me like finish some stuff pretty much quick.
Fantastic. And then obviously you're the main developer here for KONGCITY then, given
Exactly.
your experience coding. Fantastic. And obviously then you've got some previous experience working on other projects, which will hopefully lead to a very bullish project here. Fantastic. Well, without further ado, Eric, do you want to give us an introduction into what KONGCITY is and what benefits it's going to provide its investors?
Yes. Okay. So like I love to say is that oh, excuse me, guys, if I'm coughing sometime. Okay, I did catch a cold like some days ago, but yeah. So about KONGCITY, what I love to say about KONGCITY is the fact that it's a community token. It is made for the community and it's going to be driven by the community. Yes, of course, the team is going to help out, make some promotions and all that stuff. But what we focus on most is the community. So KONGCITY, we feature staking. We have a staking, like 4 staking pools that are going to be live at launch. They have an APR, a fixed APR of 4,000%. We feature also NFT staking. We have our own NFT collection, and also later on we're going to make our own NFT marketplace. For our own NFT marketplace, we want to make it like available on every chain. So this is in general, this is like what KONGCITY is bringing to the table. So staking platform, NFT collection, NFT marketplace, and we're thinking also about implementing the NFT staking later on. But this is going to be implemented on our NFT marketplace.
Okay, fantastic. No, well, a great introduction into the project and a wonderful summary of all the key utilities there that you guys are offering. Well, before we delve into a bit about each utility, because I definitely want to know some more information, I'd love to hear a bit more about the backstory and the team that you've brought together here. So, do you maybe want to talk about how long KONGCITY has been in development, and talk a bit about the rest of the team that you've got with you as well?
Okay, good. So KONGCITY has been in development since November 2011. No, not 11. I mean 2021. Okay, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, good,
So
brother. No worries.
about 5 to 6 months ago. Okay, so we started to work on KONGCITY. The thing is that in the beginning, this is actually funny because in the beginning it was I did call it Son of Caesar. Okay, for those people that are with us since the beginning, they know we called it Son of Caesar because it was like the son of season. Let's say that. So many tokens were coming out. Son of Tel, Son of Tel, Son of Tel. So then we decided, like, I decided to choose Son of Caesar. And why this name? Because in the beginning we wanted to get Caesar's attention, okay? Because we had like all the project planned out and stuff. So I did reach out to him before, just to explain the project and let him know that this is coming and all that. I won't say that he didn't want to call the project when the project was coming out, because anyway, right now he's very happy of all the work that we did do. But it was a little bit like hesitant, okay? So that name came just to get his attention. But the team was like, oh, all those son-of that got out, they were like pump and dump, okay? So they had this huge pump and then the token died. But we knew that we had more to bring to the community. Because we took our time, we had the right connection while working on other projects, and we wanted to implement something pretty much good. So another team member came with the name KONGCITY. Okay, he went with the name Kong Token first. He wanted Kong Token, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's pretty much good. And I wanted to do personally P2E game. Okay, so I was like, let's call it KONGCITY game. So like the game will be like sort of a metaverse game, and it will be based like we will have a whole story behind it. The ape city that people are not expecting and all that stuff. So yeah, this is how KONGCITY token came. And you guys can know that you guys know now that we are not doing a P2E game. Why? Because the delivery from the game dev, it was too long. Okay, to me personally, I don't like to stay in a token and the team doesn't like take too much time to deliver. I ended up finish like by selling my shares and stuff. So yeah, and all those time I did that, I did regret. I'm going to tell you guys, because even like a personal story, even in Baby Floki, not Baby Floki, Baby Dogecoin. Even in Baby Dogecoin, I had a whole bunch of tokens, but I don't know why I sold for 2K. But I mean, it's okay. Stuff happens. Stuff happens sometimes. And then I think 1 month later, I see that Elon Musk tweet, and I'm like, oh shit. But I mean, it does happen. It does happen. So yeah. So basically, that's the whole story about the name, how the name came, and how the team decided to do it, because we wanted like to make sure that our community knows that we actually do deliver. Okay, they are not going to come into this token and wait 2 months, 3 months in order for the product like to be out. Okay, we want to, well, the idea behind that NFT marketplace, that we want to make it a business. Okay, so it will be open to many artists and our community. I will go further about I'll go in depth about that, but our community will be able to see the return coming from that marketplace.
Fantastic. Well, no, I appreciate you going into a bit more detail about, the development, and you've even talked about there. I think a very big thing is, a hurdle and challenges you guys faced, and like you said, with GameFi projects, unfortunately, games take a very long time. Anybody who is in games development understands that most games that are going to be let's say playable long term need at least 12 months of development. I would say even for some minor games, if you're doing it correctly. So it's great to see that you guys saw that. You understand the space is very the crypto space is very much the opposite, where we have one thing immediately and then we want to know what's coming up next and next and next. We have a short attention span. So it's good to see that you guys have noticed that, and you are trying to cater for that audience, which is great to see. Fantastic. Well, before we get into more detail about the utility, do you maybe want to touch on the team there as well, so who you've got working with you and what their roles are in the project?
Okay. So in the team, like, you guys will be able to see even on the website and on the Telegram. So excuse me, guys. Okay.
Take all the time you need, brother. No rush.
Okay, so in the team, yes. So we have Meta Queen, what we call Meta Queen. Meta Queen is the person that she's actually very working a lot on the back end with those NFT designers. So she's kind of leading the NFT team. Okay, and we have this that we call our visual master. Is actually a team. It's a team member that take care of like our social medias and website and so on. It will probably like the team people. You guys will ask that question. With the team, we will see. We decided to docs a little bit on later, but our visual master, Viz, he has a publicity company that so it takes care of all. I don't know if you guys saw ads on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, but yes, it takes care of all that, and we have ads running even right now. We have also our data analyst, the overseer, because he sees way behind everybody in the team sometimes. He has good call. I don't know, maybe later on he would like to reveal himself, but he's actually part of a project that did pretty good on BSC. And it's actually, they went live, I think, on CRO this week, earlier this week, I think so. So, yes, so basically, and also we have CryptoDog, okay? CryptoDog is actually taking care of many marketing stuff. So he's basically talking with the partners, because we will have some partners for the NFTs, and he does take care of so all the let's say out of the public figures that we're going to use to promote the NFT collection. And there is me, the lead dev, taking care of like the contract, the staking, alongside with our partners dev, HPay. So because the staking platform that we're going to have will be on HPay website and so on. So yes.
Fantastic. Well, yeah, great, and I'm glad we could go in a bit more detail, about what everyone's role is and how the team came together as well. Fantastic. Well, without further ado, I want to take it in a kind of chronological order. So the most important thing for me, and something you touched on there, is obviously we don't like waiting a long time for utility that's promised, right? So at token launch, when we're able to start trading publicly, what utility is going to be ready for the investors?
Okay, so the staking will be ready for the investors at right at launch. Okay, and for the staking, this is actually very different and pretty much exciting, because we are not going to have like one pool like some staking pools and stuff. So we're going to have 4 pools directly available. I think 3 of them will be directly available at launch, and 1 week after, the 4th one will come, because the 4th one is a little bit special. So at staking, at launch, we will have 3-4 pools ready. We have the flexible staking one. So the flexible staking pool is a pool that anybody can access. You guys will have a minimum of token that you're allowed to stake, a maximum of token that you guys are allowed to stake. So let's say the minimum is going from 0.05% wallet to 1.5% wallet that people will be able to stake on the flexible staking with an APR of 4,000%. So people will be free to unstake their tokens whenever they want. Okay, if you guys wish to trade them, you will be free to unstake your tokens. But the thing is that if someone decides to unstake their tokens before the end period, that person will have to pay a penalty fee of 15%. Okay.
Okay.
And also about the flexible staking, just to let you guys know, the flexible staking, for example, will be available for 30 days. Okay, the staking period will be 30 days. Okay, yes. So yes, the staking period for the flexible staking will be a period of 30 days. We have the exclusive staking. The exclusive staking will be around 14 days. And the flash staking will be 24 hours. The flash staking is actually very competitive, because it takes a minimum amount of person to get inside, and those that are inside will be able to take out their interest, which will be in KONGCITY token, and they can try to fight again on the next 24 hours to get into that vault, because that vault has a high percentage rewards. So that's why it is limited. The entry is limited.
Okay, fantastic. So you've got, like you said, 3 staking pools there initially available at launch with different varieties. Obviously, there's a minimum amount of time people should be holding, but it's not locked. So people can withdraw their funds at any time. But like you said, there'll be a penalty of that 15% if they do so prior to that 30-day period, which is I think that's fair and understandable. You're not enforcing or forcing people to hold their funds there. They can pull early if they want, but obviously if they don't want to get taxed the 15%, they definitely are better off waiting that 30-day period. And I like that you're offering varieties and giving different staking options for different investors. So people might be able to spread the kind of investment and see which one they like, or even try all three. And then obviously, like you said, the fourth one coming a week later. Fantastic. In terms of the staking rewards themselves, is that auto compounding in your native token rewards, or are you going to be rewarding people in BNB on the staking?
Okay, so on the staking, the people will be rewarded in tokens. Okay, because we had allocated some tokens for the staking pools to fund the staking pool. They will be rewarded in tokens, but they will also have the compound button. It's not an auto compounding stuff. So at the end of the period, they will have the compound button that will allow them to put back their earnings into the pool and then restart it for another 7 days or 14 days. Okay,
fantastic. So is it initially it's 30 days regardless, and then afterwards they're able to then choose shorter periods of time?
Oh, no. It depends. It changes depending on which staking pool you take. Like the flash staking,
fantastic.
24 hours. The time vault staking will be 7 days. Flexible staking will be 30 days. But the exclusive one will be for 90 days. Because
90,
it comes with rare NFTs for those that are going to hold. And I'm going to talk about what's come with the NFTs later.
Yeah, fantastic. No, I appreciate that, and it's an exciting utility to have available at launch. I believe it's a great way for you guys to hold value and hold a stable price floor when people have these tokens kind of staked away. Do you want to talk about the partnership you did secure with HedgePay? With HedgePay, as it is obviously them who is managing the staking for you, and they also did your KYC and audit, right? So
Yes.
maybe to some people here who aren't familiar with HedgePay, you could talk on them and why you chose them as a partner.
Okay. So let's say, so HPay is a company that has been offering services recently for staking, audit, and also how can I say it? I would say promotion advisement. So in order to lead the token to is to a stable and good price, in order to make everybody happy with the work of their team. So they give us advice. They make available the staking. They are going to manage it for us. When I say manage it for us, but they're going to help us manage it because the team is going to manage it. And if we need let's say, it will not happen because if you guys are not familiar with it, HPay, they have even their own staking. They are also staking with other tokens, so they are pretty much pretty good at it. And I've never heard about a problem with the staking pools that they make. Okay, but in time they help to manage it. They help to fund the staking pool if the staking pool needs some more tokens inside to reward everybody. So yeah, they also give us really good connection, people you guys love to hear about it, very good connection for listings. Okay, when I say listing, it's not only CMC and CG, but this one is really covered. It will not be like some other tokens that are in the mood yes, we're going to list very fast and then listing never happens. Okay, so they work with me in order to make sure that everything is okay for all that. So they give us a pretty good assistance, and they did our KYC also and the audit report. They have pretty much good contact with static audit. People love to hear about it, so we're going to do it at a certain milestone alongside with HPay because they are going to be our partner for all the years to come. Okay, because the project is not something temporary.
Fantastic. Well, I'm glad that you've been able to secure such a key partnership, and I think when it comes to developers and projects, connections are very, very key, and it's what a lot of early projects do lack. Is those connections, because you end up, having people approach you later in your project, and they'll ask for, exorbitant fees, and you end up having to trust people that you wouldn't want to normally trust. So it's great to see that you have those connections in place, even prior to launch, so you can get everything that you'll need to make the project successful. So that's fantastic. To make sure we get all the utility covered, I want to go into a bit about obviously the NFT marketplace and these NFTs you've got coming up for us. So do you want to go into a bit more detail about the NFT line you guys will have, and then the marketplace you're going to be creating?
Yes. For the NFT, first of all, before I start talking about it, I'm going to release to you guys a sneak peek of them, just for you guys to see how they look like, most of them. So our NFT will be, in fact, like a character base. We will have some regular one, the common ones, some rare that have many attributes, and we will also have like the mutant ones. Okay, they are all in. They are almost done. There some has to be finished like pretty much soon. Like we have like what I was saying about the mutant one. We're also going to have like there's a story also attached to all those NFTs. Okay, so let's say that if you have Arab Kong, for example, okay, I'm just going to give you an example. Like if you have like like the Arab Kong NFT, let's say that you need to have his mention too. Okay, if you get his mention too, there's something that's going to come with it. I'm going to explain to you guys the benefit with the NFTs. But for the NFTs, we will have 2,000 NFTs. We are going to put them first on BlueFi for the people to be able to mint them in BNB. Because like the idea, if you guys listen to some of our AMAs, in the beginning we wanted to make people purchase the NFT using the token, but we noticed that it's going to create some problems later. Okay, because like it's going to take a little bit of time to have the NFT marketplace done. I'm going to talk about it too, but in the meantime, we didn't want like the token to face major dips and stuff. So why is it going to put on BlueFi? You guys will be able to mint them in BNB, because that money will be used for the development and also for like buying back the chart. Okay. What comes with the NFTs? With the NFTs, depending on which one you have. Currently, I already have a partner. I don't want to say his name for now because we need to get all the papers done. But okay, so but he does own. Our partner does own restaurants and hotels and beach in Bali. Okay, so people that love to travel, love to go there. It's like a partnership, you know. You will have like a percentage in it and stuff. We are making sure that everything stays sustainable for the token at most. But those who love to travel, they will be able like to have like huge reduction on the prices over there, and so on. But he's not the only one. This one is the one that is already confirmed, but we have some of them. We have some more that I cannot disclose right now, but it's going to be announced to the community as soon as the deal is closed. And our NFT collection, we are currently talking to some pretty much good influencer on the NFT market, and we have actually two on board ready to like promote the NFTs when we are ready to put them out. So the NFT, like I said to the community, we're going to need like 8 days after launch, just to finalize them and put them on the marketplace so that we'll be available for everybody to go mint them.
Okay, fantastic. And so it'll be eight days you mentioned after launch, right?
Yes.
For the NFTs. Okay, fantastic. And then what's going to be the mint price for this first line?
Okay. Let's say the price varies from 0.1 to 1.3 now.
Okay, is that based on the rarity traits or the benefits that you receive with each NFT?
It's based on rarity trait and also the promotion stuff and that you get on the by holding the NFTs.
Okay, awesome. And then you did mention, for the brief example that we had there is if you get the Arabian Kong, and you also were able to secure his mansion, it would add 2 benefits. So the mansion there, it sounds like you've got a second line of NFTs that are almost like accessories for these first NFTs. Is that correct?
Exactly, that's it.
Okay, fantastic. And then when would we see these accessories become available? Will they be available with that first mint at launch? At that 8-day period, or are they going to be coming out a bit later?
No, they will come out later because like we're going to
Okay.
put the NFTs on the marketplace by batch. Let's say we haven't decided yet, but let's say we put them like 200, maybe 10 batch of 200, maybe like 150 NFTs at the time. But yeah, that will be
Okay.
something.
Fantastic. And so just to touch on as well, you mentioned they'll be available to mint and to put on the marketplace on BlueFi, right? What was your
Yes.
choice in choosing BlueFi over any other third-party marketplace?
Okay. Okay. I don't I don't want to say anything about that, but yes, we're looking forward to have a partnership with Omar and on that. So basically, that's why we're going with BlueFi, just to
Okay,
support the
fantastic.
platform. But yes, we're looking for a partnership.
Okay, fantastic. No, good to hear as well. And then you touched on later down the line having NFT staking. Now, would that be a separate line of NFTs that will hold that staking utility, or could these NFTs that we'll see in those 8 days offer staking down the line?
Yeah, these NFTs will offer staking down the line.
Okay, fantastic.
We're going to make them like available on our platform.
Okay, awesome. Well, yeah, I believe as well, when you're coming into BSC, the NFTs here, they can't just be the PFPs that we see over on Ethereum, right?
Yeah.
Ethereum does very well with PFP ones, but you really need some utility behind behind NFTs on BNB in order for them to be successful. So I'm glad that you guys are incorporating that and making sure there's plenty of uses for them as well. And yeah, very interested in how the Bali partnership will tie into that as well. But I guess I'll have to get an NFT to find out.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Well, we'll look forward to that. Only 8 days after. So we've got staking straight away at launch. 8 days after, we've got your NFTs coming out. And then I want to touch on the marketplace itself. So do you want to go into a bit more detail about what your marketplace is going to be offering and how soon we can expect that to be released?
Okay. So let's say for the marketplace, like according to the roadmap, let's say it would be like in phase 3. So I really want to like set up a time for it, but if I do that, my team is going to be mad. But we already started to work on it. Okay, you guys don't have to worry. We already started to work on it. We wanted to make we want it to be user friendly. I'm not saying that other NFT marketplaces are not user friendly, but we did take a look around and see like what we would love to see, what like we would like to make it easier for like even someone who just started like drawing NFTs and want to put them for sale on the marketplace, to make them like easy for everybody to use them. Someone asked me that question last time. Yes, there is going to be some restrictions about the NFTs because we want the NFT marketplace to be available for everybody, even a kid that is 10, 11 years old that knows already how to do all those stuff. Okay, so there will be like some stuff or restriction. There's some collection, some design that will not be allowed on the platform. And what we're looking for also on the on the NFT marketplace is we're working on it. We wanted to make it like available on every blockchain. Like when I say every blockchain, we want it to be like possible, but we're going to start with it and BSC.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, awesome. So yeah, similar to some popular marketplaces we see out right now, one that comes to mind for me is like Tofu NFT is very multi-chain and it allows a lot of people in. But the thing that I see that you guys seem to be doing differently is, that accessibility that you mentioned. Maybe people that have that ability to draw and do amazing graphic design work, but don't really understand the blockchain side of things. They might be able to, find a way to get on board and be able to start minting on your platform, right?
Exactly.
Okay, great. Well, I think that's great because that will definitely encourage a more of an outward-facing market and onboarding, some new artists and hopefully allowing people to get an easier entry into the NFT space, which would be great to see.
Exactly.
In terms of targeting that audience, because I think I genuinely see the NFT audience and the token audience as two different. Most people who invest in tokens are a bit shy away from NFTs, and the same with NFTs to tokens. So how do you really plan to cater and onboard a more NFT orientated audience? What's your marketing techniques to really bring in that sort of community?
Okay, so about that, to bring people from the NFT community to come on board, we are actually two influencers on Instagram that are pretty much big on NFTs. That's why we have our Instagram page with some of the NFTs already there. But they wanted to retweet it, but they wanted to post them in their story. But I was like, if you guys do it now, everybody will know it will ruin the surprise. So yes, so we have some of that on Twitter and also on Instagram. That would be our key influencers for the NFTs. They already have an audience about that, and some of them told me that even their followers are looking forward to mint NFTs on BSC because some has a lot that are already on it. So I said it will be great because when we put our marketplace out to, everybody will be able to join and try it. Okay.
Yeah,
And,
people from the ETH crowd can come in and purchase it with ETH, and it will ease that barrier, like we said, the barrier to entry and getting involved with more BSC orientated NFTs. Okay, fantastic. As well, the NFT crowd is really not very apparent in Telegram, but it's really, really big on Discord. Do you guys have plans to create a Discord community when your NFTs are being released?
Yes, we already have a Discord community. We didn't put it out yet, but a Discord it's already created. We didn't put it out yet, but we are kind of making sure every channel and everything is ready. We are not missing anything, and then we're going to put it out to the community, and the marketing will start to fill the Discord.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I do have one area I want to touch on next before I let the audience start asking some great questions. So I just want to talk about this KONGCITY swap that we've got, because obviously that's coming out, or based on the roadmap, you guys have put it in phase 2, right? So before the marketplace itself. So
Yes.
Do you want to touch on what your swap is doing and, maybe some unique features of why I would use your swap over, the ones I currently do, like Pancake Swap and PooCoin Swap and Bogged Finance, for instance?
Okay, so I have a surprise for you. If you guys go check on the website, you guys will see we already put the swap out. Okay, we already put it out. What is good about our swap is the fact that it will be, because we said that our marketing will not only target the crypto community, we're going to target also people outside the space by having our article released and some billboard at some location and stuff. But the swap is actually pretty much good. What it does is that people will be able to buy at first, let's say, any tokens on any blockchain using their credit cards. Okay, so this is actually going to be good, because sometimes some people, if you have your MetaMask or Trust Wallet, people have some difficulties in order to fund them with the BNB or ETH, because they don't use maybe a certain type of application to do the transaction and transfer it to the MetaMask and stuff. So what we have here, it will be good, to user friendly. They will only have to connect they only have to, in order to buy BNB or ETH or any other stuff for the blockchain, even Kronos. If you guys want, you guys can still try it. It will be good. They will have to connect the crypto wallet, buy the tokens will be transferred directly to the crypto wallet, and they will be able to use those crypto wallets like to pay for our token or other token and so on. What's good coming with the swap is that yes, the fees that are allocated to the swap will be used for the buyback of the token.
Okay, amazing. So yeah, you're taking some fees from the swap exchange and making sure it's going to be adding value to the token itself as well. I'm having a look at the swap now. I do like the fact that, like you've mentioned, you've got the nice little buy BNB and people can buy it straight from the card. You've got the limit order, which is really cool as well, to have that available. In terms of the swap itself, these are just suggestions, and you might even be able to tell me that you're going to be updating it. I would love to see the ability to customize my GUI here, because I hate having to edit it later on, and I don't mind using high gas. I prefer it.
Okay.
So I would love to see a customized GUI, and even a limited chart, a chart UI where you can integrate it with the tokens we're looking at to exchange at the time.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic as well, because again, having to constantly switch tabs, especially for mobile users, can be very daunting, right? But if they've got the chart, the swap all in one place, it would make it very like a lot easier for them. But no, those would be great to see. But I'm glad to see you already have this, available on your website. It shows that you guys are really focusing on making sure the utility is ready, even before you guys launch your token. So that's fantastic. Well, okay, I did kind of like, because I do have some more questions I want to get out before I open it to the audience. But in the meantime, I'll just encourage everybody now. Rachel's already ahead of the game. Anybody who does have questions for Eric and the KONGCITY team, please feel free to start typing them now in chat. Just tag my name, and then I'll get them read out to Eric, and we can take some questions from the audience. But my final question to you, Eric, is about funding and how the team's getting paid here, because you guys are going to have 1% held back of the token supply for the team, and you guys are also going to be taking 1% of the tax transaction.
Yes. Okay. So like to explain it. Okay. So the 1%. First of all, the 1% that's coming from the transaction. Okay. We have a lot of mods. Okay, that take care of all communities and stuff. That 1% is going toward.
Right? Is that how?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Okay, I think that's the stuff that he talked about his connection. So just for you guys to know, yes. So those 1% goes to the team in order for them like to get paid, like, but from the taxes. Okay. Also, that 1% token that is reserved for the team. I don't think anybody will have to worry about it, because we definitely put it on a multi-sign wallet. It is not going to be used like at first. It's just going to be used for it's just going to be used like just if needed. It's going to be used just if needed. Some of the team members are going to buy at launch and so on.
Okay, fantastic. So, like you said, you're going to have a very active team. You've got mods to pay, and personally, I prefer to see a team wallet. It makes it a lot more transparent for us to follow, and to and it's not going to be that bit of like, oh, we're taking from marketing and we're paying with that, and then we don't know what's being actually used for marketing and what's being used for for the team to get their pay. So
Yes.
it's great that you guys have actually segmented that. So we appreciate that.
Also, I would like to mention something pretty quick so that everybody
sure.
The contract is not going to, like when we talk about marketing and stuff, we are not going to sell any tokens for that. Okay, so all those wallets that you guys see, they will receive the money. Can you guys hear me now? Hey guys.
Oh yeah, you're loud and clear. You just dipped up for a very brief second.
Yeah, sounds good, because I think one of the mods was calling me. Okay, so
Yeah, we were just
Okay.
touching on
Yes.
just touching on the team tokens there, and you said sorry, the marketing wallet won't be selling any tokens in order to pay for marketing. I'm guessing what you're going to say is that the marketing, you're being rewarded in BNB, you'll use that BNB to pay for the marketing, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, fantastic. No, so you guys will be obviously those wallets won't be exempt from the BNB rewards, but those BNB rewards are being used for the token itself. So for to add value to the token. Fantastic. Well, we do have a few questions coming in from the community, so I do want to get them addressed before I'm selfish and take up some more time. Let's go ahead and start with the question from Rachel, and she has a question about your staking as a service. So she said, usually when rewards are paid out, there are variations in the amount paid depending on the amount of tokens held by each wallet or the volume traded. And she wants to know, how are you going to avoid a situation where the rewards are paid out less than the gas fee in order to facilitate the transaction?
Okay, so that's an actually good question. I'm going to take a look at it and give you a clear answer with the devs from HP. But what I can say with the token, with the pools, that they are only working depending on the amount of token that you stake. Okay, so people receive their rewards depending only on the amount of token. So it's fixed, it's fixed. So you will still receive the same amount of token depending on how many percentage you did stake. But when the chart is going up, those tokens that you receive will have an higher value. Okay.
Amazing. No, I appreciate that.
Also, what people are staking, they're still receiving the BNB rewards. Okay.
So even if I was to put my tokens in the vault, for instance, I would still, my wallet would still be accumulating the BNB rewards that we see in that 4% transaction tax, right?
Exactly. Also,
fantastic.
just to let you know, guys, those 4% BNB rewards might be reduced later on. The overall tax will stay at 12%, but it might be reduced because when we're going to launch, we're going to see how the contracts behave, how the community behave, and the transaction and all those stuff, and we're going to adjust everything. But the overall tax will definitely stay 12%, no more than that.
Okay, fantastic. So yeah, it will stay at, and is that even at launch? You guys won't increase sell tax or anything like that? You're going to keep it at 12?
I don't want to disclose anything, but we're going to keep it at 12. But those who are going to try to snap, they will be funding us with marketing money. Okay.
Awesome. No worries. Yeah, we don't need to give any hints to snipers, but just for investors, it's nice to know that we're not being held hostage with like a 24% tax at for the first 24 hours. I really don't like that. So
this is never going to happen. Also,
fantastic.
I think I didn't talk about one thing. We did have a private sale. Okay, we're going to have our pre-sale tomorrow. But the thing is that you guys, investors, do not have to worry because we will not have big whales inside. Okay, the people from the private, they will not be allowed to purchase token with the same wallet on the pre-sale.
Okay, fantastic.
So
I appreciate that.
Worry about it. So this is okay, and I think even the max wallet in private is like 0.4% or something like that. So you guys will have it like pretty much everybody has a chance.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, no big 2% wallets that start at launch. So fantastic. Okay, well, the next question we've got here, since we've got a few now, is going to come from Bella. And she's asked, what are your plans for global expansion? Are you focusing on market or building and developing to get new customers and users involved in your utilities?
Okay. I didn't. Okay, if you don't mind, repeat the question for me. I want to make sure that I can very much well.
No worries. So it's a bit of a two-part question. So the first part is about global expansion. So maybe looking at communities that don't speak English as their native language. I know, obviously, the big one being China, and there's a lot of Southeast Asian countries that do like to invest. And seeing if you guys are going to be focusing on marketing or bringing in those communities. And then the that second part was what are you really bringing, what are you going to be doing to mainly attract new customers and investors into the project as you guys are going on? What's going to be the main attraction for new people to come in?
Okay, so first of all, about the communities. If you guys noticed, probably in our Telegram, that we did start targeting like other communities such as the Chinese communities. The Telegram started to fill. We have a promotion running over there with a good influencer, and just to let you know, guys, Telegram has actually a pretty much good tool, and even as we do use those Google analytics stuff just to make sure to see like which type of community is coming to click on the website, to see like where our most user and investors are, in order to go target like the other communities. So for the Chinese, it already started a little bit. Yes, at first we focused on the American one, on the people that are already in the space, but for the Chinese community, it just started today, and we're going to bring them like also going to bring more of them after launch. We have some promotion that are already paid off and set up like regarding to the Chinese community, and in order to target also other type of community, we have a partner, like one of the team member that has this publicity company that does like festival and stuff. Yes, he's in Italy, and we will have also some promotion running over there even this summer, because those festivals are going to start like pretty much soon. So yes, we will have some promotion running over there. What we do is that we're paying attention really to the statistics. Okay, that's why we have our data analyst. So he actually like is the one that actually give the good hints, like, okay, now it's time to target this community. They started to come. There are lessons in here and all those stuff. Even I think even you guys in your channel, if you take a look in the statistics on your channel, you are able to see like the community that are inside, and you guys will be able to also able like to target one type of community that you want to see increase. So yeah, basically that's how it's done. And how are we going to attract many other investors like from the other communities? Is that the publicity company that of our teammates like has pretty much good connection. Okay, so what we do is that we reach out to them depending on which community we want to target. Even when we put our Google ads and so on, we select like a specific audience that we want to target, in order for the people that are even not into the crypto space, like to come to see it. So just to let you know is that all ads that we have, we don't have like one ads that is running everywhere. Okay. Like specific type of ads in order to bring people into the crypto community. Yes, we're going to have some appearance in some festivals, not only in Italy, but all that is going to be announced like at the time. I did talk about for Italy because it's our teammate partner, so that's why. But yes, and also one other thing is that we really base it on the community. So we do take recommendation from everybody. When the recommendation that you said about the swap and the interface, I wrote it down. So
fantastic. Well, I'll take my 1% cut on the transactions, but no, I'm joking. But fantastic. Yeah, some great questions there, Bella. So thank you for those. We do have a bunch more questions in here. Some of them I will say have been addressed earlier within the AMA. So if they don't get answered here, make sure to listen to the recording, and I'm sure you'll get your answers. But in the meantime, I've seen a really good one from Samuel Pills here, one of my favorite community members, and they want to know a bit more about the security of your platform, because KYC and audit is one thing, maybe on the token side, but there's going to be a lot of security or a lot of trust to be gained for you guys when we're going to be utilizing your platforms, right? The marketplace, the swap, using the credit card payment service. So he wants to know a bit more about what you're doing for that security measures, and if you guys are happy, maybe even at a certain goal, to be like doxing and really showing your face to the public, to the investors.
Yes, exactly. So what we about that, I will say that you guys do not have to worry about it. But it's not just, do not take my words on me, okay? You guys, yes, do not have to worry about it, because even me, I've been scammed before, and I really hate that. I don't know how many times I did curse like those devs and stuff, but yes. So even if we did the KYC and all that, yes, we are planning to docs. Okay, I'm even talking to my team. Even me, I'm planning to docs. But the thing is that we want to do it on a certain milestone, and you guys will see like the team members, like the pictures will appear on the on the website. So yes, we are planning on doxing. We just wanted to do it at a certain milestone, just to bring like more trust to our holders. And also we're talking about some other strategies, some other stuff with HP in order to make it more safe, in order for the people like to feel safer while investing in our project or using our swap. Because, and this is true, we don't even have access to any of the of the information that people are going to use with the credit cards. But yes, we did think about the security measure. We are going to implement it, like even me, like doxing and all those stuff. But if you guys have some ideas about like what you guys would love to say, because that's why I say it's a community project, what you guys would love to see like as security measure that we can implement, we are taking the recommendation and we are definitely going to announce it.
Fantastic. Now, really appreciate that. It sounds like you guys are really going to be addressing community concerns, and like you said, they'll be definitely involved in decision making, and obviously offering some great suggestions. The community makes a project, so that's fantastic to see. Now, unfortunately, we are running out of time, and we do have another AMA coming up very shortly. So I do apologize for anybody whose questions didn't get answered. We actually had loads of questions come in, and there are some great ones. So to anybody who really wants to get their question answered, I would highly recommend you go ahead and join the KONGCITY Telegram. I'm sure Eric and the rest of the team, the mods, admins, and some of their community will be more than happy to answer your guys' questions, concerns, and obviously you can stay up to date for when they have some more future AMAs in other communities and their own, I'm sure. But what I want to do here is, while we're coming to the close, Eric, is just to kind of give the floor back to you. Please let us know the key dates coming up and where people should go to get involved.
Okay, so about that, so we started the whitelist competition, so it does end tonight. You guys will be able to go directly on the website. You guys will see the whitelist competition link, or go into the Telegram, read the pins. You guys will have it, or ask a mod, they will forward it to you. And yes, you guys go fill your entries. We will have our pre-sale tomorrow on the 20. Yes, it will be on the 22nd. It will be on HP Launchpad. You guys feel free to go there, visit the links and stuff. Anyway, all links are on our website and also in the Telegram. Yeah, so basically that's pretty much it. And also for the launch, just for you guys to know, launch is going to happen on the 23rd. Okay, pre-sale is on the 22nd. Launch is going to happen on the 23rd. Why? Because we have some heavy promotions that are coming before launch, so we want to take that period of 24 hours just to make sure the launch is very hyped and everything goes smooth.
Amazing. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure having you and Eric. It's been lovely to learn a bit more about KONGCITY, and obviously talk through the utilities. And I think we got some great questions in from the community as well. So I just want to say again, thank you, brother, for coming in. Thank you for choosing Future Launge for your AMA. And I'm sure plenty of the people will be heading over and staying tuned and hopefully getting involved with your pre-sale and launch coming up.
Thanks again. Oh, and I don't want to. Anyway, I see that Fifi's here. Fifi, I'm waiting for you. Anyway, so that's it.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, sorry I missed. I just joined, but good to see you.
It's okay. Anyway, the AMA will be available also on the website, and people will be able to go listen to it. We're going to broadcast it